So Neon Lighter was the first song I ever made when I was part of Urban Nightmare Society. Um, Probably like 2 weeks into knowing the owner of the society, Dilla Pesa de la Urbana. Um, I was going through a super rough time in my life at this moment, and he hit me up like while it was vulnerable, right? I really fuck with your music, bro. Keep going. I make beats. Hop on this beat, and that's when we made Mr. Die Young.
I wanna die young, I wanna decompose. I'm Mr. Die Young, I'm Mr. Decompose.
Everyone loved Mr. Die Young. The song's repetitive. It sounds good. I'm not the one for making repetitive and catchy music, but somehow with Mr. Die Young I did. But this was the second song I ever did with Dilla, and he had invited me to his house. 34-year-old man, and I was 2019, something like that at the time, and we co-produced the beat. I mean, he did a majority of the producing, but I was there, picking sounds, specifically for the synthesizers and the drums that we would utilize. He did the kind of 808s and layout for the most part. I believe I probably did like the kicks and the hi hats, but overall, I picked the sound design. We flipped and chopped the sample, and we basically both came to an agreement on what we believe sounded right for the track. So yeah, I went to Dilla's house, and I think this is the first song I recorded there. And it could have been at my house for all I know. But basically, I ended up there in my little blue Ford Focus, parked in his garage, and we hung out. He said, let's record a music video. And in my head, I'm like, fuck yeah, I haven't recorded a music video since 2020, in 2019 maybe. See, I don't even know, but I know that Taste of Power came first, and it had been a while, and I was super excited for a music video. We did this whole thing where, the first thing is I grabbed the black flag hanging up in my room that I used for Taste of Power.
Yeah, we on the wave, YBH. Yeah, we on the top and we causing earthquakes. Yeah, YBH. Leave you in the back, YBH.
It's like the same black flag I put on 2020. And why did I use a black flag, or why did I represent it at the time? To me, it was like I'm not red or blue, I'm black, and obviously I'm not actually black, but and it's not like trying to be neutral thing. It's like the world's black, like just dark, and more specifically the country, and I don't see two political spectrums, so I just had the flag as like a thing to myself, really, until I made the Taste of Power music video. And that's when I was like, okay, it looks dope with the negative filter. I remember chatting with Dilla before we had met up, and he's like, I think I asked him, I was like, should I bring the flag? And he's like, yeah, bring it. So I brought the flag, and we start shooting the music video, and I'm just mouthing the lyrics like normal. And then he comes out with like this skeleton or something, and I guess he was able to light it on fire or something, like the top of it, and then we were lighting candles with it. I honestly really don't know what was going on now that I think about it. It's like kind of a strange concept. Yeah, but we did that. We just took around 2 or 3 takes. His I think ex-wife recorded it. I don't know if they're still together. Me and Urban Nightmare are no longer associated, but it was a great time to reflect on, and he handled the editing process, and I expected like my mouth to match up and this and that, but the way Dilla was doing his videos back then, I don't know about now, but back then it was like a lot of layering and a lot of glitches.
Yeah. Both are false messiahs. Put idols on the pedestal, 7-headed hydra. Air is toxic, breath is chemical. Out the lane, gas in my car. All this pain, but no scars. Black hole in my pointer on the trigger. Not political figure. I'm counting 7 figures. I'm bigger lifting good. So
not really doing a lot of editing, and that's just coming from someone that has taken 5 years of video production and has continued throughout this whole time. So not judging or saying that he's less than anybody, just I expected like a real music video. The best part, my favorite part about the video is how clean the introduction is. It looks good, and the overall, can't really tell what's going on. And then he added some footage of himself from who knows when, of him just sitting. So it was a weird music video, but it was a great start for the Urban Nightmare journey I had. And other than that, it was my second song with Dilla, and there's not much else to say except it was a good time.